starting from very humble beginnings, but then now a worldwide healthy alternative to gum. So I'd love to unpack that a bit, but take me back to how it all started.
So it was in 2010 in May, we had no customers and just a warehouse full of gum. And what we decided to do was to make simple substitutions with no compromise in taste or quality. Mm-hmm. And what we did was we took the artificial and chemical ingredients out of chewing gum to make a gum that everybody could consume. So I wanted to be in a business that connected with people on a high frequency basis, really that's part of their lives. And that was chewing gum for me. So what we did was we had a strategy called Running for Mayor, and we would go door to door to independent health food stores, gourmet grocery stores, and literally sell gum out of the back of a car. And it was really fun for us at the time. It was small dollars. We were selling $30 and $40 and $50 worth of gum. At the time we had 3 flavors. We had peppermint, spearmint, and pomegranate mint. And we were so excited to win over customers and just see our brand available for purchase.
What a great story. The concept of chewing gum is somewhat ignored as a category, and then you come along and say, we can make it really better, right? How did you get there?
So chewing gum, I didn't necessarily put a lot of thought into chewing gum specifically. When I was in the 7th and 8th grade, I would fill my backpack with lollipops and Airheads and Jolly Ranchers and sell them for $0.25. On Fridays, it was 5 for $1. It was a good, it was a good value proposition. Yeah. But really, what I saw was how confection and how candy is so social and it makes people happy. So what the gum market is a very large market. It's over $20 billion of global sales. And really what we saw is there were only a handful of players in the gum industry. So I felt like if we could go from 0 to 1 million, nobody would really know what we were doing and be small enough, but it would be a great small business to kind of get our gum into people's hands. And I think as part of our journey, we never looked too far up the ladder to see how big we could get it or how many stores we could be in. And we were just very excited to get packs in people's hands.
Yeah. Take me to that first $1 million, right? Because most of our CEO guests here say that's the one that's most memorable, the first big milestone. So what were some of the milestones leading up to that?
I think our first real milestone, if you said to me, what was your goal in starting the Pure Company? It was to sell a pack of gum to a stranger. And I was raised by a single mom, have lots of aunts and uncles and a lot of people who care about me, and they were all happy to buy the gum. But I was really motivated to sell it to someone who I didn't know, and just to see someone have that experience of pulling a pack of gum out. So our first milestone was getting into 1 store. And then after that, I wanted to see if it would sell. And we opened 33 stores our first year. And I think we were up to 800 by the end of the first year from May until December. So really what we were looking for was opening new stores and then getting the reorder. Because anyone will buy something or try something once, but getting into a repetitive consumer habit is very hard. If you think of the consumer choices that you make, you're either brand loyal, you're product loyal. And to break into the chewing gum industry was a big challenge. But we started winning these little running for mayor battles, and we felt like we were getting elected into small towns, and that started the journey. So 800 stores was a huge milestone for us at the end of the first year, and then we wanted to be in 1,000 stores, and then we wanted to be in 2 countries, and then we wanted to just keep going to the next one.